3 hours west of Minneapolis is the rural community of Milan, population 364. Don't let the size fool you. Milan is a tight-knit community with rich cultural diversity, an active art scene, and a very special 4-H club.
Milan Navigators Club, 4-H Club, officially became the Milan Navigators last September. We were trying to think of a name and somebody said, well, what was the Milan school mascot? And it was the Vikings. And I got to thinking, you know, a lot of the kids can't really relate to the Vikings, so I came up with the idea of, you know, well, how did the Vikings used to travel and ship? And a lot of the kids in town come from an island nation. I said, how do people get around? And they said, boat. I said, how about Milan Navigators? They're like, yeah! You know, and a lot of these kids are first generation 4-Hers, first generation Americans, and they're doing a lot of navigating in their everyday lives, navigating two cultures, you know, school, home, and so it's quite a fitting name for the club.
The Milan Navigators are one of 3 clubs in the state that were chosen for the nationwide Well-Connected Communities Initiative. As part of that grant, the Milan Navigators have organized a 5 o'clock walk on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Our programming involves just building a healthier, better community, and the first project that the kids talked about and planned out was this 5 o'clock walk, and the reason they chose that was that it was fairly low cost or almost no cost project.
So we just take a long walk around at 5 and we just try to get as many people as we can and try to get them out and active, and then we can end up here and play in the park.
Cultures of Health also allowed 2 navigators to go to Washington, D.C.
In the middle of February, myself and another community volunteer and the Chippewa County 4-H coordinator and then 2 high school boys from Milan got to go to Washington, D.C., and we stayed at the National 4-H Conference Center in Chevy Chase. We did a lot of workshops, networking, training on how to be health advocates for our communities. And it was a great experience for the kids, especially because they got to meet kids from all over the U.S., from all different backgrounds. It was a really special experience. And on the Sunday night, the night before we came back to Minnesota, we got to go on a nighttime tour of some of the memorials and monuments in Washington, D.C., and that was great, yeah.
The Milan Navigators are making a difference in their community, all thanks to their involvement in 4-H.
What do you enjoy about being in 4-H?
Helping the community and each other.
I enjoy most about 4-H is the projects, have fun. Your friends get to go there and you're used to the people around you, helping people.
4-H got me involved in a lot of community activities and stuff like that, being around with friends and helping other people around our town.
I pledge my head to clear thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, my health for better living, for my family, my club, my community, my country, and my world.